Welcome to the Roadrunner 89 Investment Network, where we talk about interracial love and marriage. Hope you enjoy Swirl to Investment. How's everybody doing? Let's talk tonight, okay? If you've seen my videos and my live shows, you know that I'm all for swirling, okay? I'm all for opening up your options. And in fact, I'm so down with the swirl, I took my swirl to investment, meaning I interracially dated to marriage, okay? And I promote it, primarily black women and white men, right? And the reason I promote it, because I'm in an interracial relationship, I have a good marriage, I have a great wife and family, okay? I've been blessed. And I've seen other people that have been blessed, married to black women, white men, Asian, Hispanic, different men, okay? And black women are that hidden treasure that's amongst us. And I think a lot of men don't even realize how valuable and beautiful black women are. I mean, they'll look at them and say, yeah, they're beautiful, but they don't understand what's in their heart and the soul. And they don't understand the true value of black women. You know, and the ones that know are the ones that get to know them. A lot of people stay within their racial group or ethnicity. Most people do that, right? Because you're expected to do it. You know, you don't have to get out your comfort zone. You just do. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. But when we look at women, and the best option is black women. And especially for you white men. Let me tell you, marriage with a black woman, if you're a white man, is more successful than being married to any other group of women. And people say, oh, no, that can't be. But it is. It's true. They've done studies. Okay? They found that black women, white men have over a 50% less chance of a divorce than two black people that are married. And they have a 44% less chance of a divorce than two white people. So white men, you have a better chance at marriage marrying a black woman than a white woman. Okay? And people look at that and say, how can that be? But it's true. And black women, you're better off with a white man statistically than any other group of men. In fact, black women, when they open up their options with other non-black men, they do better than with the men in their community. Okay? And to me, that's not surprising, because black women have a lot of character. Black women have a lot of love. And if we just look at education, for instance. Black women lead the way in education, right? They have the most college, the most degrees, and the least amount of resources. And people will say, well, what's a degree matter? You know, a high-value man don't need a woman with a degree. Let me tell you what a degree says. That says that black women are improving. They're showing hard work and discipline. They're moving up. They're making things happen instead of waiting for things to happen. And with a marriage rate, with only 27% of black women being married, a lot of them don't have time to wait for that high-value man to come riding through. They got to make things happen now. And I've seen two black women in my life that I know that went from single mothers on government assistance to making six figures by themselves. Black women are doing this. And they're the most spiritual, the most women of faith. You know, they're making things happen. They're not waiting for things to happen. And yes, black women are the most loving, most nurturing women on earth. The most feminine. Okay? And when I look at this, it's no wonder when white men marry black women, they have the best marriages. Because, newsflash, black women, white men are the leaders in their communities, and they're expected to make things happen, and people are depending on them to make it happen. We're conditioned to make it happen. We're conditioned to put our counterparts on a pedestal and take care of them. Just as white men are putting white women on a pedestal, so are black women putting black men on a pedestal. And a lot of times we're taken for granted. So when we get together, we appreciate each other. And when we're both putting in the work, we're getting more out of it. And I've always said, if you want it all, you got to give it all. Black women and white men are doing this. Okay? Black women are that hidden treasure amongst us. And there's an opportunity. And you would say, well, that's only 7% of the population. It sounds really small, right? Well, only 27% of black women are married. So that means 73% are not. And a lot of black women are traditional women, women of faith, women that want that traditional family, that nuclear family. I talk to black women all the time. They want that. And a lot of white men and non-black men, it's built in our culture to get married, to have that traditional family. And I'm telling you, black women is the best option for that. They're that hidden treasure. But we don't want to say it, right? We want to believe that being with our own group that looks like us is the best option. But it's not. You look at the data, and as a white man, you're better off with a black woman if you want a strong marriage than a white woman. And I'm not putting white women down. I'm just stating the facts. And I'm telling you, there are black women that want to date and marry white men or other non-black men, and vice versa. And the thing of it is, what black women want from white men that are interested in you is they want you to be direct. They want you to make your move. Okay? And white men, make your move. Okay? Do it with love and respect, though. Because black women are direct. They want to know your intentions. And with white men, it's a different culture. They don't understand whether you're being a nice guy or you're interested. And that's where the confusion comes in. So you got to make your move. And with black women, I'm telling you, white men and non-black men, black women love a man that's confident and has humility. And what I mean by that is you have that can-do attitude, but you don't walk around with arrogance thinking you're better than everybody else. Okay? That's what she wants. And black women want a man that presents himself well, that dresses good, you know? And I would say if you're dating a black woman, she loves men that are classy, dress nice. And even if you're just hanging out, put on a polo or something that looks presentable, looks nice. And you know what that does? And black women love to be lifted up, right? Well, we all love to be lifted up. Making her feel beautiful. Don't call her a queen. Treat her like a queen. And I guarantee you'll get back more than you put in. You know, and dressing nice and looking good. And you don't have to outdress everybody, but dress, you know, nice. And like I said, throwing on a polo, just hanging out, look nice. And you know what? Her friends will see that. And she'll say, wow, the man you're with dresses nice. He looks nice. He looks good. And you know what that does? That lifts her up. And I'm telling you, if you're with a black woman, you need to look your best. Because looking your best lifts her up. It makes her look good, right? And black women too. You dress nice for the man you're with. That says a lot about your relationship. You're actually uplifting each other by looking good for each other, right? And let me tell you, the nicer you dress, the more attractive you are. Okay? Some of us, some people are more attractive than others. That's just life. But by dressing nice and carrying yourself well makes you more attractive. And it uplifts the one you're with. And I don't know. I think there needs to be a class on how to date black women, how to approach. Because a lot of men ain't approaching like black women want them to. And because we got that barrier, they don't like us. I heard some pick-me say she only dates white or black men and that's it, and she don't care. Well, that's one individual. Black women, white men, get to know each other. Okay? White men, non-black men. Reach out to black women. Get to know black women. You might find someone that you love that loves you more than any other group of women. And in fact, I would say, now I haven't looked at the data, but I would say that all men that open up their options to black women will do better than their own group. I believe that. I know it's true with white men. I've looked at white men's stats, and we do much better with black women marrying black women than white women. We do. And I've looked at the stat, and we do even better financially. So that white privilege, it's like you get the white privilege when you marry the black woman, because she brings out the best in you. That's where my real privilege came in. It wasn't because I was a white guy. It was because I married a black woman that has character and that's loving and gives me everything and brings out the best in me. That's what black women do. They're that hidden treasure. White men, open up your options. Get to know black women. Approach them. Talk to them. Yeah, you're going to get rejected, but keep pushing. Other non-black men, seek out black women. I'm serious. Only 7%, but only 27% of them are married. So that is an opportunity. If you want marriage in a traditional family, and most black women I talk to, that's what they want. But unfortunately, in their community and their culture, black men aren't marrying that much. Only 30% are married. Okay? And I'm not going to judge them why they're not getting married, but in my opinion, we're better off as a society when men and women come together in marriage. More so than having children out of wedlock. But I'm telling you, you find a black woman that loves you, you're set for life. You got it made. As long as you do what you're supposed to as a man. And don't walk by that hidden treasure. Don't think, what would she say if I said hi? Would she receive me or reject me? Well, find out. Sometimes it just takes a simple hello. Sometimes it just takes having the courage to walk up to her and tell her you think she's beautiful and you want to get to know her. Nothing wrong with that. If more white men were more forward with love and respect, interracial marriage would skyrocket. And every day it's increasing. Okay? White men, non-black men. Black women are opening up their options more than ever. Okay? Black women are divesting. Black women are swirling. Black women are looking the date out. And so are white men. So what are we doing? Don't listen to society. Don't listen to your friends. Don't listen to the chatter and social media. Find out for yourself. Find out if it's true. Open up your options. Swirl to investment. Black women is that hidden treasure. Don't pass up the hidden treasure. Black women are the best option when it comes to marriage. Okay? Black women are the best wives and mothers. They are. And black women are the most loving, loyal women on earth. But anyway, I could talk all night, but white men, non-black men, get to know black women. Open up your options. Don't pass up that hidden treasure. Don't pass up that blessing. Anyway, good night and God bless.